Okay, good day everyone. Today I'm going to present my assigned topic entitled Multimedia E-Learning Module for IT Concepts using Interactive Animation. So we'll talk about how multimedia and interactive animation can make learning information technology or IT more interesting and easier to understand. So we'll see how visuals, sounds, and hands-on activities can turn lessons that seem complicated into something enjoyable and engaging. So, as an introduction, in IT concepts, one of the challenges educators face is addressing different learning styles among students. So, let's start with a simple thought. So, not everyone learns the same way. Some people learn best by reading or listening, while others prefer to see or try things themselves. So, traditional lectures can sometimes feel dull or too abstract, especially in technical subjects like IT. So that's why adding multimedia and interactive animation helps because it mixes pictures, videos, and motions that make concepts easier to follow and remember. So by integrating multimedia and interactive animation, we can make complex IT topics like algorithms or hardware operations more engaging and easier to understand. So what is multimedia in e-learning? So multimedia in e-learning refers to the use of multiple elements such as text, graphics, audio, video, and animation to deliver educational content. So according to Mayer's multimedia learning theory, when students receive both verbal and visual inputs known as dual coding. So it means that they process and retain information better. So through user interaction and immediate feedback, multimedia also supports active learning, motivating students to take part in their own learning journey. So however, it's important that design is clear and focused to avoid cognitive overload. Okay, so what is interactive animation? So, interactive animation takes multimedia learning a step further by allowing learner control and manipulation. So, instead of passively watching, students can change variables, click through simulations, or explore how systems behave under different conditions. So, this approach aligns with constructivist learning theory, where learners build understanding through exploration. So examples include simulating an algorithm steps, adjusting network parameters, or exploring logic circuits. So tools commonly used are Adobe Animate, HTML5, Canvas, Unity, and JavaScript-based libraries. So now let's talk about framework and design approach. So what are they? So in designing multimedia e-learning modules, we often use the ADDIE model, or which stands for analysis, design, development, implementation, and evaluation. So during the analysis phase, we identify learners' needs and the objectives, while in design, we create storyboards and plan the visual flow. So the development phase involves creating animations, interactive buttons, or quizzes. Next is implementation, where the module is uploaded to platforms like Moodle or Canvas. And finally, evaluation ensures that the module meets learning outcomes and remains accessible to all students. Okay, so what is the application of this in information technology? So there are many applications of interactive multimedia in IT education. So, for example, in programming or teaching programming concepts, so animations can show how loops, conditionals, or recursion work, while in demonstrating network, students can explore network topologies through interactive maps. And in database management, crude operations and normalizations steps can be visualized. And simulating hardware components, hardware and logic circuits can be simulated to show signal flow or gate behavior. And in enhancing cybersecurity awareness, scenario-based animations can demonstrate phishing attacks or password breaches in a safe and interactive way. So, what is the benefits and impacts? So, in using multimedia and animation in e-learning, it has several benefits. So, first is it increases student engagement and participation. So, students are more interested and attentive. It improves also another benefits. It improves also conceptual understanding and memory retention as learners can see how processes work in action. And um, it encourages self paced learning, wherein it allows students to explore topics independently. Interactive assessments provide immediate feedback, helping learners correct mistakes right away. So, overall, it bridges theory and a real world practice, making IT learning more meaningful. Conclusions and recommendations. So, to conclude, multimedia e learning modules using interactive animations are powerful tools for teaching IT effectively because they promote active, visual, and experiential learning that fits different learning styles. For sustainability, it's recommended that institutions continuously develop multimedia materials for IT education. Faculty must receive training on animation-based instructional design. Curricula integrate multimedia and interactive modules, and learning outcomes be regularly evaluated to improve future designs. And here's are the references of my report for today. Thank you and good afternoon.